Hi. Oh, I was just looking at different things here. I don't really know what we should do today, but the only thing is that it will be kind of like a relaxed stream. So, not intense studying or anything like that. Something a bit relaxed. Let's see. Any suggestions? Maybe I noticed something with Streamerbot. And that is that you can only set. Is it here? No, it's probably platform, right? Maybe accounts. So you can only set 2 accounts there. And as I'm thinking that I will do some streaming that I don't think fit in this channel.
573,918 says.
Hi everyone, what we hacking today?
Hi, we'll see what we'll do. Maybe not hacking, maybe actually kind of hacking this though, or the battery of this, cause that's one of the
Fix-It, how's the
things.
lock
Kind of
picking?
relaxing. Oh, I haven't done it since last stream, which was yesterday though. So, and there's always some electric wires everywhere, right? Cause they're good to have. We could do some electronics. We could just. I'm not thinking try hack me. I'm thinking something else, cause I will do that at Gar's event later. So I'm thinking. Last time I was kind of tired, since I get up at 6. So yeah, we'll see. What should we do? I have to eat a bit too, cause it's lunchtime. But we could also just look into some hardware thingy or something that I would happen to have. We could see if we can install some custom RAM on one of my old phones. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe we can learn about making custom RAMs. Because I'm not just interested in, putting it on the phone. I want to be able to know more about it. So these are S4s. I have 2. And the problem with these is that it's very old Android. Let's see if we start one of them. See? I don't have autofocus on this on purpose, because it will go crazy if I keep doing this. Maybe I should have autofocus. It's audible. The autofocus is audible. That's the thing, when it's optical. So it's starting. Maybe we should just open this. Oh, it's battery low on this one. But let's plug it in and see what Android
Installing
version
Kali
we
on a
have.
S4?
Wouldn't that be kind of nice? Though I don't. We kind of have to do Android, right? We want the touch thingy and everything. I don't know. Can you get that for Kali? I'm not. I don't know good. I don't know enough. But it would be kind of cool to install a regular Linux to your phone, right? So anyway, this is kind of old. This looks like this. Colors, apps, stuff works, but you can't install new things. Things that require newer Android versions. I'm just going to check here what version is it. More maybe. It's split up into menus, connections. So it's Android 5.01, and this was too old a version to even install the new apps for Sammy. So if I want to keep using this as my like Stream Deck or something like that, but it also has a kind of good camera, so maybe I want to stream with it, you know. Though this is, you know, when phones was still using, let's see, where is it? I can just, again, the corner. So this is when you still could just pull the battery out, and I bought a new from Amazon, and I think this is the one that swelled the least. The other phone's battery, I could just like spin it on the desktop because it's just so 11%, as I said. We'll see. It'll charge, but it's Android 5. So, and I also saw online that there are actually people using these with lots of newer versions. So, but what I learned when I did my first one, which is the S1, which has, I think the battery in this is fine and everything, is the GTI 9000. It's kind of crazy. So this is CyanogenMod running now, and it's not a very new version since of Android, since, you know, it's not very powerful, the processor and memory and stuff. But this is like old. I think I threw away my phones I had this time, so this is from someone else. But I had I think there were HTC Desire Said, I think was the name, and they had you could flip a keyboard out and type. That was cool. First generation smartphones. So I was actually using it much longer. So this now is very working. I only have one screen. So I think, did I take some photos or something? Oh, there's a test video there to see if it works. So the thing I learned from doing this, that I didn't back up the first original image that was on there. So before I mess with these phones, I want to know a bit more about it. I'm closing this one again because it's kind of annoying, this thing. I don't like it. So power off. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check the Android version, but I think it's something like Android 5 or something. Maybe a little newer, maybe. So maybe. Anyway, so that's one thing we could do. We could just mess about with StreamerBot, maybe making a second copy of StreamerBot for the second channel. That's one thing we could do. We could let's get that other top camera started. Well, where did I put it? My phone is not here either, so I should go and get my phone and the other phone so I can show you better. But this is a Lenovo tablet which has no problems at all that I remember, except for the charging port. So the charging port of this one, I think it's disconnected. And this is also easy to pull the back off. And we have one also with the broken screen. So I think this one is all okay except for the charging port. And maybe the battery has gone bad from not being charged for years. So yeah. I'll just go get my phone. I'll be back. I was actually thinking of switching the stream to a IRL stream and taking a long walk and trying using this as a chat phone. This is an S7. This is the one that's usually the camera here, so that's why I needed it. And my phone is an S10. I don't have any new stuff. I'll probably get another one when I think the prices are right. If they're about like 1,000 to 1,500 Swedish crown, that's about, you remove 1 zero to get the dollars. So, or euro. So $100 to $150 when it's about that price, or I can find one, because I usually, you find something good, maybe Facebook Market or something, maybe someone not even knowing what they're selling, or they just think it's crap, but everybody else thinks it's kind of useful. So some people don't value things that are not new. I'm just going to clear stuff in this phone, and let's start Irian webcam, and we'll have a camera so I can show you stuff. We also have a kind of broken Wi-Fi antenna, and I'm thinking, why not look inside, right? And then we could possibly learn how to make our own antennas from that. So maybe this will be like a hardware stream thing. We'll see. You can suggest stuff, but no serious studying. Try hack me boxes or things like that today, because I did so much of that yesterday, and I'm going to do it tonight. So there, it popped in the USB connection. Just closing the. There. What else do we need? We need to open the Irian app. So also we might be able to install something on this, though I should get an image before I point at things, right? That you can't see. Also, I need to eat something, so it's not like last time. I think I finished eating my lunch at 18 or something, right? Food, and I have this bread is so good, and I have to finish it. So let's see if we get an image. No? Why not? I don't have an image. Why? Let's restart the app. Waiting for connection. So this is connected by USB. We saw the files pop up. It's definitely connected. So the app should show what's on the screen of the phone, but it doesn't. Let's just make sure it's not here and start it again. And there it popped up. So we have my yogurt, the label printer, something to drink, the other phone, and actually this is kind of funny. Oops, I found my Diablo 2 CDs. Or yeah, it says CD key there. That's the key. Maybe I shouldn't stream that, but you know, I don't think you can even use it. Maybe you can. It's kind of old. I guess it would be
Diablo.
yeah. But that's the old version. I tried the 4 one when it was free. But so let's just move that to there. So when it was free, I played to the highest level, but I don't know what it was. And it was like, oh, you can get this thing for free in the game if you buy the game now or something too. But I was like, oh my god, that's expensive. I don't know what it was. It was like, it was very expensive. I don't think it was worth it anyway, because I never have time to play games. I don't prioritize playing games. I prioritize learning things. And playing games, okay, fine to relax sometimes maybe. But still, you know, these are the paper clips that I mean that lockpick up. Should I have like a lockpicking redeem? I'm just a noob, you know. I need more locks to but I should practice too. But I'm not sure it's fun on stream until I'm better at it and have more locks. So just pens into the drawer. Toothbrush. You should always have your toothbrush on the desk. That's the perfect thing, right? Let's put it over there. That's what I have in my ears. So we also have the old camera here. And this is the lockpicking for a car that I bought the wrong one. I bought for my car, I thought, but I remembered the wrong key. This is the key that I used to have to my old car. So, and that's for that kind of keys. So, we'll see. I think I put an ad on Facebook Market there if anyone's interested. Should I throw these away? This is for some kind of lockpick, I think. Maybe it's useful for that. But do we even want it? No. I'll put them in the plastics trash later. There, chewing gum. Oh, this is for the new... I was thinking I would return this. It's like for soldering and things. But this is just plastic, the base. But now I have melted, glued lots of screws and stuff into it, so it has a little more weight. So we can just throw that away, because I'm not returning it when I put glue inside. Oh, pizza receipt. That's very good to have on your desk too. Apparently it's a cleaning stream now. So this is Nikon. So the Nikon camera is over here. And it's very old. So let's see. this one, unfortunately, I tried plugging the HDMI here into the computer, but all you can do is to watch video or watch images you've taken. So if there was like you could see what the viewfinder sees, then it would have been. But this is a, DSLR from 2008, so. But it was expensive, so I want to use it. If I would try to sell it used, I wouldn't get much. I can tell you that, because this is like, I think I bought it for 30,000 Swedish crowns, so that's $3,000. So, you don't want to just sell it for $100 or for like, no. Well, yeah. No. I don't think I would get that even. Let's see if I can put this in somewhere else. Drawers. There's the melt gun. Oh, this is like stuff for stream to do. Yeah, maybe we should just start making a lab too. We can start making a lab. I don't want to place this anywhere. So I want a kind of good place at least. Maybe in one of the drawers over here. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. Let's see. What's in that one? Sorry. There. Out of the way. So now we have some more space here again. Just so much stuff. There. So let's actually use the desk instead here. So now I have space, no camera in the way. We have these things, or maybe we want to start setting up some kind of lab to do stuff in. Looking at old computers. I've actually got a computer right here, a kind of old one. These are kind of good to use as servers, because they're kind of tiny. This is the old version of the tiny computers, and it's new enough not to have PS2, but I think this is a real old one. We could just, let's see. Yeah, there are numbers and stuff there. We could look at it. And let's see what Windows. Windows 7, so it's not like even more ancient. Pentium inside. So this could be a server. We'd probably have to switch the hard drive and stuff, if it even has a hard drive. Maybe we should go to another scene. Let's see. We don't have a zoomed out one, right? Because I had to remove it because I think that's what made it glitch, but I think it glitched a bit after that too. So that one doesn't work. And this works. So yes, something is off with that one. Let's go back to the normal. We can pull this apart and look what is inside. We could open the back side of this to look if we can fix it. That will be probably kind of a quick thing. This will take time because there's lots of research. That's kind of boring maybe on stream. and then this computer to start just installing anything we want. And you can see here it's Windows 7, and if we check what it says here, let's see if we can read this without not I'm rotating the microscope so we can actually see. So it's a Lenovo ThinkCentre A70. Is there anything else here that's useful? And this is not autofocus, so I'll have to manually... Well, I think that's about it. We also have laptops that we'll install stuff on later. And like normal computers that you can just see which hardware is best to put in them. Oh, 2010. So it's just 14 years. That's kind of new, right? So let me open Firefox. Let's see, another tab, and I'm just closing a few tabs here. See, that's me. See, that's... Oh my god, it even started. What's this? Have I been like... Have a Twitch up and been sent from channel to channel to channel for a long time? So let's look here. Oh, did I do that? So no, we wanted microscope so we can see here. So I'm reaching over the top there to type. Let's put the keyboard up here so I can do it easily. So we have ThinkCentre A70, and maybe we should say it's a Lenovo to right. So we can see something about it. If they have any information still. So this is apparently a different model. This is an SFF version. No, we don't want the desktop. We want to switch products. We want service badge, right? Did we see any numbers here? Machine type, model number, serial number, and product ID. So yeah, this is suddenly Swedish. Doesn't matter. But this, maybe we should just... No, microscope. Just like print screen this so we can get this out of the desk. I'm reaching for the print screen button and not trying not to move the computer too much here. So like this, right? So let's get this out of the way. That's one thing to do. Back in the shelf. So there, let's paste this in an image program so we can read it. So I'm thinking, you know, to experiment with stuff and no image. Seriously, I definitely print screen that. Okay, I'll do something more lazy. Oh, there's also the license here on the side for Windows 7. So I'm taking an image on my phone. Because we didn't really need the microscope for this, right? There. And also let's we have, of course, RJ45, or we have network, we have power, we have VGA, and 4 USBs and audio. So it's VGA, though I guess it wouldn't be plugged into a screen. So there, now I have my phone there with the numbers. So, automatically. So if you type one of the numbers, we have K1G. Will it find that? No. We have 7844. And then it says desktop. This is okay. Well, I guess it's this. The only thing we can do here. Okay, tell the serial number. It is S5CBFYR. $70.84 K1G, yeah. So I don't want my warranty. I just want to know kind of what it has inside, just instead of opening the box. Oh well, let's search on this instead. It's 2 of the numbers combined. So here we have specifications. What I would like to know most of all is if it's 64-bit, because I'm not sure. So we can just anyone that knows about this processor. $64-bit. So now we know it's 64-bit. That's good to know, you know. There could also be, with this kind of old machine, it might not be able to boot on USB. We'll notice if we try to install this. But I'm going to add this machine to my notes, because I have started notes for like building a lab thing. So we'll start with that. So where did I put that? Because, yeah, like lab. That kind of sounds. So, like, let's make a new folder calling it SFF, because it's kind of small form factor, even if it's the old style. I don't know if we kind of call it like mini computer now, right? The tiny ones. So, we need a new folder for the Lenovo. I'm cheating looking at the images here. Think center A70. We don't know much more than the basics here then. So I think for these I took images and the specifications here, so I don't want to mess around with that now. Let's just add the basics that we know from the web page, or rather link the web page. So this there, and this is actually a comparison. There it says 32-bit, right, and I didn't see this. And when I searched on this, I found that it says 64-bit. No, I'm not sure, but I don't think the same processor can be both, you know? So, but I guess you can run a 32-bit Windows on a 64-bit machine, though. What? Can you? I mean, some things has to be the right number of bits, don't they? We could just try this later. At least this is the number of it. So let's just put this into. I kind of have a memory that this was. I selected between this one and another one when I installed our Minecraft server, and this is very basic Debian, and I'm just looking at the antenna. I should show you if I do that. Anyway, the other one has, I think it's 8 gigs of RAM, and it's just running Debian with Java and Minecraft, and you know, nothing else, no graphic stuff. Yeah, SSH install, of course, so I can update it and stuff. This looks kind of like that, but it's not the same one. Oh ho ho. Oh my. Yeah, translate please. I'm like, is this a cookies question? It's translating stuff, but not all of it. Oh look, we use cookies. It took some time, but it translated it. What, they sell these? No? Look, upgrade to Windows 7 now. We can upgrade to Windows 7. Yay. Here it also says 64-bit. DDR3. And max expansion of memory is 4 gigs. This is very interesting. I would assume it might not even have memories. Let's open it. My God, let's open it. Now I have to know if there's memory in there. But first I have to just eat a tiny bit. and I dropped yogurt on my pants and chair. That's what you get from not eating with a spoon. So, let's move that out of the way. There. And let's get this one up again. Let's just open it. No one says anything about what thing I should do first, so I just do whatever ended up on top of the pile. So we need a screwdriver because these were kind of tight. They are thumb screws though. Let's move me. So these are tight. Okay, it's there. And I remember these did pull. Oh, they're all loose. I thought they would hang on that. Wow, it's kind of clean even. Just a tiny bit of dirt in here. A little dust. It has memory. So let's check. Let's see if we can read this. And my head is in the way again. So it's 4 gigs, so it's fully expanded, all the memory it can have. I would assume this is 2 but of course let's look. And it's SATA. This is modern stuff, you know. No IDE anywhere. Oh my goodness. The hard drive is here, so we can look at it too. So this one is, if I can find the right place, another 2 gig module. So let's put them back. This is really relax, you know. So relax stream today, but still tech. So this hard drive, can I read it? Nah, I'm cheating. We can just turn this over and we can read it. There we can see 500 gigs, 72. So we have it, and this is kind of like a good hard drive. 16 meg. So I don't think we would have to upgrade the hard drive. This is okay. Alright, the front fell off too. So it's on the front now. There. We know memory, we know the processor, we probably know how many bits it is. And this is kind of tight, you know. And the air will go out here from the processor and out. And there's another fan here. Well, let's move this again. Maybe I should have a button to... No, we'll switch scenes, of course, there. Yeah, and this is not much dust at all for a... What was it, 40-year-old machine? Yeah, it says 2010-1109 stamped on the box inside. And of course we have the SATA cables connected here, and yeah, should we test it? So there's something here. It won't fold back, you know. So look at this thing. It's kind of smart. Can you see that? here on the edge, when you open it up, you have to push this to fold it back. And when you, oh, so it stands there. You can like upgrade the memory, no problem. Nice. The front fell off, so we'll have to put it back. I have to turn it so that I can reach and see. So we have 3 spots on the side and 3 on the upside. And the top looks like this. Oh, we have 2 more USB here. So we have 6 USB. Not that I know. Oh, here we have the actual number, easily accessible too. This is kind of nice looking old computer, right? So, click, click. I think I have all the cables and stuff we need. And I have 720p old monitors standing just behind me. Or if we want to connect it to this, yeah, of course we want to connect it to like a USB HDMI converter instead. Let's put it back to the last bit. We could just try starting it and see if it has anything on it. I don't think it has though, but also the booting. This is a DVD, so we'll see if it can do booting on a USB. Right, we don't have HDMI on this one. We need, in that case, we would have to try converting the VGI to HDMI. Maybe I have one of those. We'll see. I don't know how good they are and how they work, because it's kind of different signal, right? Anyone done that? So either we continue with this and maybe we'll install some Linux version, maybe Kali on this one, or we can continue. This is like first check now. We know it has 4 gigs. Let's add this to our file here. It has the max expansion of RAM it can have. That's kind of funny. So it is 4 and it seems to be 64-bit. My god, I can't reach the keyboard. Looks like this. Back in like 1996, I worked at Compaq phone support, helping people with. When I first started, I was helping people to find the right memory for the machines and stuff like that. Though they were calling about everything, of course. But yeah. Oh, that's so memory, like what's compatibility? It's kind of bringing back memories. What do I want to do the most? We have like time. We can do several things. Let's just start this one. I think I'll have to clear some space out though, cause first thing is to check for a converter, cause we need to know if we have to like film a monitor or if we can just plug it in. Of course we could just... Now we want to see the start of the installation too. So which one is the tiniest? I think it's this. Here we have a monitor. So, and then this is DVI and VGA. I'll have to see. TCO03, so it's just 20 years old, something. Oh, look, we have a keyboard. Keyboards are good to have when you're connecting stuff. So, oh right, we also have this. This is like a wireless, cheaply bought to pick apart. These come with when you have some certain TV connection, but I realized that we could use this also like a lab, both connected and as just Wi-Fi. So it has both, of course, and Wi-Fi. No antennas, but it's Wi-Fi. It's a Wi-Fi router and firewall. I have this big thing filled with cables, and I know that somewhere in this we have an, maybe the disk at least gives some more information here. We need power cables, right? And DVI to VGA. I don't think we would find to HDMI. But we need two power cables, one for the monitor and one for the computer. So let's take that one, because that looks short. Network cables. Oh, look at this. This is serial to PS2. Because the mice, they used to be serial before they became PS2, before they became USB. You know? This is USB to PS2. So then you could connect an old serial one, like that, to USB. This should be at the attic. Why is it here? I guess this is what's going to carry up to the attic though. Oh, lots of network cables. So I think I have a network cable on my floor that's already connected, so we don't need any it's like this. We can get rid of the converter because we won't use that. As you can see, it's still plastic. I may have one, but I can't imagine if I connect an HDMI converter here. I can't imagine it working, you know. So. Oh, we also have two of these that we could, one bigger and that one. We could see if we could do something fun with. Got it years ago, but we haven't used it for anything. This is just the battery charger for my camera. And it's not even a battery in it. Oh, I forgot these. We need a keyboard. We need a mouse, and I have one over there. We need the monitor. We need a monitor cable. I did have that here. So. So, a VGA cable too. Let me show you the other thing there too. So this is one project that could be done now. Though we would have to decide what to install on it. And I think I want to clean up a bit here, so... Or maybe just let it be where it was. So what in the shelf here? And then we can make sure we have remote connection when we have something running on it. But we will have to decide what to run on it first. So what suggestions for a lab? What would you run? Some kind of Linux? Why didn't it fit? Let's see the other side. Oh, there. So this was the other thing. Let's just... This, someone got this with their... like... internet and TV stuff, and they bought something better, so they threw this out and gave it to Red Cross, where I bought it for very cheap. So maybe just tear everything apart and look what's inside. But it also works, so we could use it as both Wi-Fi and Ethernet. It's new. It wasn't even open from the plastic. Now I can't solder stuff because it's behind there. Oh, this is fun. This. I was making computer to record stuff from TV long ago, when it was still analog everything. My juice fell over. Let's do like quickest project first, and maybe not the quickest, but what do you think? Do you just know what's inside one of these? Should we instead try to fix it, or should you just disassemble it? What do you think? Should we disassemble it? This antenna? Let's take a quick look at this one first. Quickest first, and I'm thinking first look at this one is quickest. This will probably take ages to manage to get apart. I did pull it out of there. So my kids had one each of these, and they did break. They were not very old then, but this is the best tablet I've ever had. They're so good, and they just work, and everything was perfect. So my nails are in there now. Who needs tools? One side. And then I'll not be able to open anything more, right? And I said who needs tool, and I need them. I have, but they're in the other room. Like tools to open these kinds of things. Oh, I closed it again. There, one. There, thumbnail. That's good. So now we have a corner. That should be enough. I've actually switched the screen of one of these, but I think it's the other one. Am I still online, people? It's very quiet. No one's talking. You know I have the TTS. I can hear if you just chat, even if I'm not looking. So what do you think? Should I do something else? You know, you can suggest stuff. This is not me just saying what to do. But I'm thinking that for the first time I've opened this having a microscope. So now we can really look at what it looks like, where the problem is. So on this end here, let's see, it's here. This is the charging port. Maybe this is better. So here is the charging port. I wouldn't say it's swollen, but it's like the plastic didn't used to be like this, I think. And I guess this is the port for the battery. I think the other one, even the camera is in my drawer or something, cause it fell out. You can see it's not very well, let's open these screws and look and see. And if anyone would make a cybersecurity lab experimentation setup instead, you can just say one thing and I will hear you, you know, if you think this is boring. But I noticed, let's see here, because these screws are kind of tiny. This is a very tiny screwdriver. So this is the tiniest one in there. And also, maybe I should actually see with my eyes too. I'm feeling old. So let's see, it's just one screw, the other one's over here. So this is the two that's right next to the port. So let's see how loose it is. This connector we'll probably have to loosen a bit, and we can easily see how it's connected, and we have it on video, right? I'm thinking my fingers are kind of too big. I have a nice pliers that's not so drippy. Let's see. Where is the one with the orange handles? So, I took a few out, but no. Well, this is kind of nice too. I think it's kind of tiny. We could just have a pincette too. This is flat, so I wanted something that won't just take a bit of it and tear it. So can I preview something else than the main thing? I'm not sure. but maybe we should go all microscope on this anyway. That's not the one I meant it. You can see all the trash there too. Why doesn't microscope work? No. So let's find that one and let's carefully just pull this out. You can see this is kind of tiny pliers there. So if we want to remove this card, we also have these connectors, of course, but we'll have to see if there's anywhere else to look. How is it fastened? If I just put my nail under here and feel, you can see that part lifting. So if I were to just take the tiniest little one here and move this, this looks like it's attached. My goodness. And this is of course micro USB, because this is not new. Maybe this is not as quick as I thought it would be. We have this battery here, and we have this connector. Let's look like this. Oh my, it looks dirty. So here is the micro USB charging port, which is not very clean. And I'm sorry if the microphone's just touching that, so it sounded odd. So, well, we can see it's used. And this looks so new and fresh from the other side. So I was thinking it's easier to remove it and to look at it that way. But maybe we can just see inside it if we had a bit more light. Let's turn on the ring light. But I realize that if I do too much light, it's not good either.
Harry Dree says.
Yo, what's up?
Hi! Welcome in. I'm trying to look if I can see anything wrong with this micro USB port. Well, we can kind of see the inside of it there. If I move it a bit over this way, where there's more light.
My ROG laptop has an issue. It can be on unless I plug.
Oh, we really can see how it looks there. So, it can be on unless you plug it in, or what? So if you have the power connected, it doesn't work?
Plug and charger.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. Kind of opposite, right? So I was kind of selecting project here. Should we do this project? Should we install a lab machine? Let's click this one. All right. There. So we have this one. It's just 4 gigabytes of RAM. So we would have to decide to run something on it that doesn't require much. So maybe it's not even worth it. This battery is kinda... Is it like air in here? Well, not air, but something. Maybe we should just put this tiny thing back and do this when we have... I want to do more research and looking, because I'm thinking, looking at the actual... I guess there are like service instructions for these. So we could look up a service instruction for like replacing micro USB charger port. That will probably be somewhere online. You know, everything is online now. All the books and all the things. And it didn't go very loose when I just took these screws out. They're tiny. This is the tiniest. It's not big. There, so let's plug this back in too. Have to have a better grip. I think it's there, but I want to wiggle it around a bit. There. So this one we'll have to look at, but let's first just try and charge it. So I'm actually going to... I'm unplugging the S4. It's now 78%, so these charge good. If we plug this in, I remember this being like... let's microscope this while I plug it in, because there's something odd with this one, of course. That's the reason for this. So when I plug it in, let's see. It doesn't seem to move around or anything. It doesn't feel like it's really... they're good, but I remember us having it stand like this in special ways before it wasn't chargeable at all. So really trying to do stuff. Oh, that's the opening here. So let's just try to charge. I don't think anything will happen, and probably some light should go on when it's charging, right? So if we just wiggle this around a lot. That's a camera, so that's not a light, but something here on the side or somewhere. Oh, this one also has an audio here. Yeah. So these were so great when we were like driving to... Oh, you saw it just unplugged. It's trying to keep it there. This is kind of a long one, attached to my wall over there. I'm just thinking, where did I have that network cord that I had on the floor? Because I didn't want it on the floor, so I moved it, of course. So, or too many things to choose between. We could open this up and look inside. Should we do that? Maybe we should just start on the lab thingy. So getting my keyboard back here. More bread. My water. We may need this more for the robot project, I'm thinking. So here are the phones. Let's put this one back. Is it on? Yeah. So if we power it off for now, because if we were to work on installing something custom on this, then we would need to research it first anyway. Oh, this is part of a broken one of these that holds the mic. So there's actually just a screw instead of one of these turny things on one of them. Let's put this back here. So this is the most lazy, relaxed stream. Because I'm trying to save some energy for tonight. So because last time on the Garavint thing, I was so tired, so I couldn't really think. Oh, why do we have tiny potentiometers where there are no other electronic components? And then I put it somewhere else, and then it's there for a bit. Oh, running. Yeah, I was going to see if I can add my heart rate to IRL streaming setup. That's why it's here. Glue gun. I'm making space for the computer, or at least the monitor. So it's supposed to be in here. Then we have a bag for the other Sonos thingy. There. Will this even work? I have no idea. Where should this be? This is like when you're throwing things out. Adobe Creative Suite 5.5. Very useful. This is the code, by the way, but well, it must be like the 90s, right? Oh, I know I bought a lock somewhere. This is actually from the Coop store. Maybe we'll have to try and open this now. I know, I knew I put it here somewhere. And this is a USB camera that was bad. It's very bad, old. So I think it's just to throw it out. And this is my old mouse. I had this both at work and at home. You know, like this. And buttons here too. You can even see how old the plastic is, and it's the it's USB at least. This is like somewhere there. End of the 90s, start of the 2000s. So I've been cleaning up a lot, so I have stuff that's I've been digging out and throwing out things. So, like a rose, not a real rose. It can be with the screwdrivers. Yeah, let's have some flowers in the text stuff. And this is random stuff. Another style of mouse where you have the thingy on the thumb. Some just random stuff. Let's put it on the floor for now. So now we have space here to put the monitor up. So this, and we need power, and we need VGA cable. So let's untangle this there, and this goes here. It doesn't look as old as this. VGA. Oh, it's probably a year here somewhere. 2006. And I had a bigger one too, and I replaced the capacitors on that one once, and it worked, but then I had to do it again, I think. I don't have like a wide camera, and I don't have order there yet, because it's just clothes hanging on my wall, and I was sorting some papers too in energy drink, old energy drink boxes. So we'll see if you have to see messy stuff here or not, or if I can manage to show you this. Oh, where did I put the white thingies? Very official name there, white thingies. No? I had them just at the start of stream, when I was moving stuff from my table. There, they're just there. These are not like for computers or anything, it's just getting some of the dust off. Not that it was very dusty, because, you know, I have lots of dust. There. In case I'm thinking that what we can do is to put up the recently arrived second one of these, and this could hold the camera instead. So if we put this, where could be a good place? That's the question. So this must fit in here, otherwise it won't work. And these came together in the same package. Oh, there's a screw. It's tightened too much. No? There. So you can see. There. So we have this. I'll have to open it a bit more, of course. Oh my god, this wasn't very easy to turn. low quality. It was 100 Swedish crowns, so 10 US. We'll see. I'll just put it like kind of in the middle here, because then I can have my arms on the sides when we're not using it. There. Though I definitely can't lockpick with this, right? And I can't eat either. Maybe it can actually fit on this table. Oh my. I want it in here when we do this, because if I don't put it there, I'll probably put it so it can't be turned. That's not a good spot for it, but at least it's somewhere. So, who mentioned lockpicking? My bread is turning very hard and stale. Maybe it's easier to eat then. Right, we need to plug in the power to the monitor. First, we have two, but I want to see that it works. So we can take out that. And this, the blue light turned on. And then it turned off again, which it should when it doesn't have a connection. So maybe I'll just pull this one out. Oh right, we could do the classic and have the actual computer under the monitor. When did I see that last time? So let's move this one and let's put the computer under the monitor. Meaning the VGA cable will go back. And since the cables are plugged in here, so oh, I managed to pull the tiny foot thing off. So this that powers the microscope too, but we need more power. So where did I put the extra power I got? I have this, multiple. I have power over there. I have lots of power over here. Maybe we should just move it.
Goaku says. Whoa, cool, lock picking today?
Oh yeah, there will be, but first some power to this old computer. So there. And we have an actual VGA connector. So I bought this lock before the lockpicks arrived, and then I put it in a good place, you know, which was apparently where I intended to put this computer. So I found it. So we'll have to open this and try it. But first I need a bathroom break. Let's do this in some kind of order. That was the other lock. So we can put this here. And also I got a second one. This is metal and this is plastic. And this will probably never do. Yeah, keys. What should we have keys for? So I'm just going to the bathroom quick. So that's the reason why you should have these in something else than just lying in the middle. Right. The turning tools. So new lock, and we'll try it in a bit. I'll just right back. It was kind of good that I walked that way, because I remembered I had this for planning like a computer stream. Maybe we could just put this somewhere. Though I am sorting everything and getting rid of stuff, so. And I put stuff on the floor where there were like a pile of papers already. So. So let me show you the computer. It will connect by Wi-Fi instead. It should at least. Am I blind? I can't see the Arian app. I didn't minimize. So when we first tested this one, it worked all the time. And when I upgraded the PC software without having a backup of the old one, it stopped working all the time. Which is kinda stupid since it was working! Why did I upgrade it? I feel so stupid there. So, we have the program here and it's supposed to automatically connect by USB or Wi-Fi, and I unplugged the USB here. Light and light. So this is too short, you know. Let's try, but we should be able to this should work with Wi-Fi. So we should get the same image, and when we tested it, when we were testing apps, this one, for example, by this feature that you could just switch, no problems. Why? Let's restart the app. The computer must be on the same Wi-Fi, of course. No problem. And there are no options in this app, it's just auto-connecting. We'll have to look at that traffic, right? So, the camera should be seeing the camera right now. It's not connecting. Okay, let's get let's get another USB then. This thing with sorting everything, you tend to sort things too much, so you can't find them later. Oh, this is a power cable I made before I bought the batteries. Powers into the hatch on the back of the S-Force. No USB cable. Okay. Let's just leave this one up here. Since it doesn't work, we'll do the other phone. Maybe that's better anyway. So we still have this one. Let's plug it back in. There. So this still works. Why doesn't the Wi-Fi one work? That's just random. And I guess that it minimized here. No, it closed. I think I set it to do that actually, but when I minimized it, it hopped in there anyway and couldn't find it, so why then? So it's back, so we can use this one if we want to. Well, let's just get my normal phone. And we have Arian here too. So we should have another Arian camera now in the Arian program. What is back here? So yeah, now I have a second one. So I'll show you that one. We go in studio mode. I think this is set to be the first one too. Now it's set to the second one, so let's activate it. And you can't see what I see, I know. There. Oh, I happened to click this one. So let's go to, we have desk, and in desk we have Arian. When you click to switch scenes, it moves away from where you were. That's kind of annoying. This is the normal one. Oh, there it is. So this one is actually set to number 2 now. And the properties. So that's why that other one didn't work. So if we deactivate this one and put it as number 1 there, I think I thought of something that could be useful. Because if we do this webcam and we deactivate it, we go to this one and activate it, we'll get full screen, though we got the flickering. That's probably the resolution. This one has, let's see, this is the maximum, I believe. And let's see the other one. 19. So why did the high resolution flicker less? So this one is active now, so we deactivate it. If we don't have them at the same time, that's what was my thought. Maybe that works. Yeah, so now it's just huge because it wasn't this resolution. So if we say transform, and what if we reset it? It's reset. If we just do we want it to be this resolution? But it's good for zooming, you know. But is it good for this? Maybe not. Maybe we want it to be when it's zoomed out. No, we want to zoom a bit on this one too. So we could do it manually, but I was thinking there is this fit a screen there. So we could just pull it out a little bit. And also I managed to rotate it when I was there. So when we want not to be totally in a random place, there, it's a bit more zoomed out, but we don't have to see like my legs on the table very much. So when I have the computer here, we can use this one. So let's now deactivate that one and activate this one again, because right now this was what we wanted, right? And it's kind of odd to see what you're not used to there. Oh, the image is not this flickery for me. Okay, so let's now go to this one. Deactivate and activate. Set the resolution. I'm sure it will be there sometime. Can't I set another resolution on this? Device default, custom. Oh, it actually disconnected. There it's back. Can't I set other resolutions here? We should be able to set like what camera it is here. So let's go to properties, set this to camera 3 and deactivate it, set it to camera 2, activate it. Oh, we managed to trick it. Let's see if we can get rid of the flickering too. So I imagine, yeah, now we have resolutions. So if we do 19 and then we do this one, flickering, and the flickering, that's what's new with the after my upgrade. So will it be stable now? Okay, let's get out of studio mode and let's add the, let's see, let's make it, is this one? This is desk, called desk 2. We have the microscope there. What we want is actually the same as this, but with another camera. So let's copy, I'll duplicate this. And then we're going to switch what scene we have in here. Instead of desktop, we want to add a scene. Let's see. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just adding the scene, and I have quite a few scenes, so that's why it takes a minute to find it. Irian 2. There. So now we have this on top. So if I just drag this down a bit, here, there, now it's behind the desktop one. So if we remove that one, and we'll actually copy the transform of the other one, and we'll paste it on this. So it's tinier. And then we have, I'm going back to the desktop and looking at it. Then we're actually going to copy the filter here too, which is rounded corners. And let's transform. No filters. And let's paste it here. So there. Fixed. So now we can see this monitor if we want to. And we have the ability to just look around with my normal phone. So I'm going to just close this. Let's see, we still have it. Yeah, so we can close the phone so it's black. Oh my god, that was odd to have yourself huge. So if I want to close the Irian app now, can I just like pause it somehow? There's a pro version of this. So there are settings. Now I guess that the thing you do is just to close the app. If I close the app, it goes green. And this is not on. So when we want it later, we can just use that one. So let's just go to the big cam, because we can see the computer here, you know, it's not far away. So let's connect the VGA cable, and we might use that to the computer. VGA the computer there. And let's get the keyboard. And we need to connect the power of the keyboard. This is like a silicone dust protection. So I turn this cable behind here. Push the monitor back a bit. Let's touch is still alive here. So then we put the keyboard just here. That cable is kind of bad, but I think it works. Actually, I'm thinking I should switch mics. How does this look like? It's not. No, we have chat, we have camera, we have background. Okay. We don't have the scene, because if I were to go to my left one, it would say muted. That's what I want to check, see? So now we have power cable. So let's. This is a kind of long one, which is nice. There. By the way, oh, I think I stepped on the power button on that one. There, now it's on again. So untying the cable. I'm going to plug this in on the back. And this was actually a horrible cable because it would reach the desk there. So we'll have to switch cables. It wasn't usable. So while I do this, what should we install? What should we install on this machine? And let's do the lock picking. I'll connect everything, then we'll do the lock picking, then we'll decide while I try picking locks. what on earth was this tied? Did it have a tie? I think it was actually a cable tie on it. This one probably. HDMI cable. I think I put a power cable in here too. No, HDMI. Oh, I have to go back to the box over here. Oh, that's good. I had one with a straight connector. Oh my god, this is a long one. Is this like a server room one? One. Is it like 4 meters or something? Maybe not that long. It should reach the back end of the computer at least. So, I can hear it. Oh my, I've really been cleaning stuff because on the end there I had hanging lots of mice or mouses. What do you want to call plural of computer mouses? I kind of tend to say mouses when it's computers. But anyway, I had sorted them somewhere new. So I think I put them here first, but then I moved them. Oh, I found 2. Oh, okay, I can see the others too. Here are 2. The cable is even tied in and out. There. I guess we'll have to. Maybe the other one was better because it had just a normal knot on the cable, not to be everywhere. Cause I don't want the mouse to be on top of the keyboard. There's no more space here. Unless I move stuff more. So, plugging it in. We need networking too, right? So, we can put this on the normal desk. So if we turn the monitor on, the computer is off, though there's a green light. Now I could hear that. The purple light, it shines off the USB ports metal. Beautiful. I can hear the hard drive going. Maybe we should just add to this scene. I'm with the block picking things there now. Maybe we should add to that scene. That's for that computer. This is here. I'm just thinking we could see if it starts. No image. Did I close it down instead of start it? CD drive works. Can you hear me? You can. Is the audio quality okay? Let's switch back. There should be double audio there. Should have both. And the other mic is the one, the tiny thing I listen to the TTS on, so we don't get the echo. I still don't have an image on this on the monitor. Let's see, if we click auto, it might be set to only do, let's go menu then. Menu. It's black. I don't think this is broken, but I'm not certain. We have another one. Try though. Oh, I think I pushed something by mistake on the keyboard. Maybe you really want to see this. So, let's see here. Just testing. Testing. Yeah. There. Just checking the stream. I'm kinda curious to try this lock, so maybe we should just do this now. There are also some things I'm very curious to see if the monitor works or if what's up, you know.